Hello everyone, our model is Nature Roundup Full Blast. Let's start with questions tags. They are short questions at the end of statements. We use them when we are not sure about something and when we want the other person to agree with us. And how to use them? When the statement is affirmative, we use a negative question tag. When the statement is negative, we use a positive question tag. Let's see an example, complete with questions tags. Number 1, the house by the river flooded, didn't it? So we use did because it's in the past, flooded. Number 2, wear a life jacket, will you? So we used will because it's future. 3, let's explore the woods, shall we? Number 4, Ian doesn't get seasick, does he? So here it's negative and we put it here positive and we use does because here is does. 5, the kids won't go out in the storm, will they? So again will because we have here will. Now let's do the past progressive. The past progressive is for actions that were happening at a specific point of time in the past. Also, to describe background scenes to a story, we use the past progressive for the longer action and the past simple for the shorter action. In this case, we usually use while or when or as. How to form it? If it is affirmative, the subject was where, then the verb with ing. If negative, subject was where with not, then the verb with ing. Questions was where, then the subject, then the verb with ing. Let's see these examples. Complete with the past simple or the past progressive of the verbs in practice. So just remember the past progressive for the long action in the past, the past simple for the short one. Let's start with number 1. As Kelly was cleaning the bird cage, this is the long action, her parrot escaped, the short action. Excellent. Number 2, the man was hiding in the woods when the police found him. 3, while I was sitting on a branch tree, it broke and I fell. Likely I didn't break anything. And number 4, as soon as Mrs. Robbins saw the snake in the classroom, she fainted. Now let's see the past perfect simple. We form the past perfect simple with had and the past participle of the verb, or someone call it verb 3. We use it for actions which took place before a specific point of time or another action in the past. So how to affirmative? Full forms, subject, then had, then verb 3. Short forms, we just add apostrophe with D and the third verb. The negative, subject with had not, then the verb 3, and the questions we start with had, then the subject with verb 3. Let's see an example, complete with the past simple or the past perfect simple of the verbs in practice. Number 1, by the time the volcano erupted, everyone had evacuated the town. So this has happened with this action. So we added had, then the verb 3. Number 2, we realized that we didn't have any money on us after we had left the house. Excellent. 3, yesterday Amir went to the zoo. He had not been there before. Number 4, it was quite a long flight. By the time the plane landed, we had read 3 books. Excellent. Now let's choose A, B, or C. These are the prepositions of place, time, and movement. So number 1, if you walk down toward or across the lake, you will see a beautiful castle on a hill. Excellent, towards, because you are going to the lake. Number 2, my brother kept walking up during the night. He was having nightmare. Excellent. Number 3, oh my, I think there is an animal behind that bush run. Excellent. And number 4, we had to stop the car because smoke was coming out of the engine. Excellent. And number 5, the hikers waited till the storm ended and then continued. So for today we learned the question tags and the past progressive, past perfect simple, then the prepositions of time, place, and movement. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed my class.